Hey, shalom, shalom. This is Mop on Yashal about the power of Jamav and Israel and Ephraim. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praises and honors to my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rokakadash. Shalom to Ma'akim Agwa from the Bayam. That's tuned into this video. That's peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that's tuned into this video. Shalom. Uh, Slaki, you got to bear with me. I got a little, getting over a little sinus infection. So, a little snuffy. But no, in recent news, I just thought it was crazy. This guy Jade Ivy, he went on IG and started going on a rant. Now, granted, in the he wasn't talking about the truth. He was talking about JC and all the other stuff, but he was talking about how in the Bible it says you can't be with that ABCDB, the alphabet people. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up getting cut. So we're going to read this little excerpt from ESPN talking about it. Bulls wave guard Jaden Ivey after anti-gay comments. The Chicago Bulls wave guard, Slacky, wave guard Jaden Ivey for conduct detrimental to the team Monday hours after he posted a lengthy video rant on social media about religion and other topics that included anti-gay sentiments. Ivy is going live on Instagram account more frequently in the past week, posting at least 3 lengthy videos after he was shut down for the rest of the season by the team because of injury last Thursday. On Monday morning, he called the NBA for promoting Pride Month, saying it celebrates unrighteousness, which is true. The world proclaims LGBTQ, right? Ivy said during this video stream, they proclaim Pride Month. NBA does too. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for the Pride Month and celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim on the billboards. They proclaim on the streets unrighteousness. In another live stream Monday evening, Ivy questioned why he was waived before speaking again at length about religion. The Bulls said my conduct is detrimental to the team. He said, why didn't they just say we don't agree with the stance on LGBTQ? Why didn't they say that? How is it that the conduct is detrimental to the team? What did I do to the team? What did I do to the players? So you see that he's talking about how it's unrighteous and it's going off, which is true. I mean, you got to call a spade. That's what it says in the Bible. Is you going off. And it's funny that you see a lot of different athletes from professional athletes coming from a whole bunch of different leagues. Like this is Trayvon Henderson, a running back from Ohio State that plays for the Patriots. And he's posting stuff. Hell is a real place where, again, these people are, ever learning but never in the truth, right? Because they still call on JC instead of Yahweh Yahushai and doing, you know, trying to follow the best ability. Which I can't even say that because I don't know these people. But I do know that they call on JC, which is wrong, right? We call it Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Lord, and Yahweh Shai is the name of who the people ignorantly call Jesus the Christ. These people are coming to his fence. Or do you... Slakia. Bear with me. I'm sorry. Shit. Slakia. Do you not, or do you not know that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of the power? Do not be deceived, neither be sexually immoral, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor men who practice homosexuality, nor thieves, nor the greed, nor drunkards, or revilers, nor swindlers will inherit the kingdom of the power. Now you see that he's pushing precepts and he's backing these people up. He took it out to 1 Corinthians 6, just have the numbers, but 9 through 11. And some people are like, yeah, keep going. Then we got people like this, that's fucking off. It's like, excuse my rude speech, but that's off. It's not, it's Yahweh Shai, Yahshua. It's not some white man with long hair. But the fact that, these people coming up and talking about, that's off. It's crazy. And then he got cut. You know what I mean? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 10. Blessed are they that are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for the kingdom is of heaven. And it's crazy because now again, I'm not really tying this to the players. I don't know him. I'm not gonna say he in the truth. I'm assuming he's not in the truth because he calls on Jesus the Christ, said the Yahweh Shai. But this is for the brothers, the brothers and sisters that are in the truth, that calling Yahweh Yahweh Shai, that are actively changing their ways. Don't be shocked when people start looking at you weird and moving differently around you because because you're following the laws of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, because you are proclaiming Yahweh Yahweh Shai, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're blessed when these people start persecuting you and start looking at you a little different and not really want to be around you. That's a blessing because holy is me separate. Be holy, be separate of these wicked people, right? Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you and say all kinds of evil things against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so they persecuted their prophet who were before you. So understand that says what comes with the lot with the work. But when it happens, you should be honestly. You should. I don't say proud because you're not supposed to be proud. You should take honor in that. You should take honor in that you being persecuted for righteous sake. It's a beautiful thing. That makes you separate from the wicked. It says if you are of the world will love you, right? So if you're not of the world, they will hate you. And that's not what you want to be. If you should hate everything the Lord hates. But let's go on. I'm talking too much. Let's hop back in the precepts. The book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You tell people the truth. They looking at you sideways. They'll make it seem like you just hit their dog with your car or something. You did the most upward, the worst untrustworthy, dirty thing to them. In our reality, you showing them real love because you expose them to the truth of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. But in this world, when there's no order, you will be made their enemy. The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 3, and it reads, For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables. See, all these people, the people that call on Jesus the Christ, the people that believe you don't have to keep the commandments and you can do whatever you want. These people that are just inherently wicked, they don't have time for no sound doctrine. You try to bring it to them. As soon as you start bringing it out and start telling them, they're going to flee. Or they're going to try to get rid of you because it's not in their spirit, right? They got their own lust. They got their own ideas, and they believe that they know it all. And that's that time that we in right now. So be wary when people start persecuting you and say you this and that because you out here preaching Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Don't be down to yourself. You feel me? You gotta understand these people are bugged out, lost, decrepit, sad, and miserable. And you got the light. You blessed. You up. The book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 3. And it reads, knowing this, first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking out their own lust. Now, that also goes in that, now we understand we're talking about people that are persecuting people for righteous sake. But also, that also goes into scoffers. You out there preaching and people will wave you off. Or you just tell people about it and they wave you off because they got their own idea of which is right, which isn't right. You know what I'm saying? So they start saying, "Oh, that's stupid. Why is that? That's dumb. That's just what it is. That's how. That's what it comes with. You gotta understand, be able to walk with it as well. Now this precept is onto the 12 tribes of Israel, but we can really talk about how everybody's saying they don't want it. They sleep. They be sound asleep. But again, this is directed to the 12 tribes of Israel. So-called African American, so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans. On Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9, this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. This is what they were telling, this was Israel was telling the prophets. But we go back to this day, Israel's still doing it. The tribes are still doing it, but it kind of even the other people are. They don't want to hear that. Say, no, I'm going to go to my whorehouse on Sunday, and I'm gonna bow my head and give 10% of all the money that I have in my pocket in communion, and after that we're going to eat some pork, all together like a big happy family. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to know. They don't want to know that you're not supposed to eat that. They don't want to know that, as the precept says, the Lord doesn't reside in a temple made by man, right? They don't want to hear that. It says they work hard to build the highways and preach. They don't want to hear that. Everyone can't get salvation, but it is what it is. When you start pushing that truth, they're gonna look at you different. But it is what it is. It comes with the game, and you should take honor in that. You should take honor that these people don't want to be around you, man. I don't like being around weirdos. When people start doing weird things, I'm like, yeah, I can't be around you. Now, obviously, we do it. They don't want to be around you because you being righteous, but take honor in that, right? But yeah, it's cool. No, I'm doing the right thing. That's how you know you're doing the right thing. They don't want to be around it. They don't want to hear it. You bring it up, they be like, they try to tune you up. They try to shut it down. But it's cool because all this evil doing and all this other way that they carry on, it's just marking themselves for destruction, right? The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heavens, and the power have remembered her iniquities. Yahweh, well, Yahweh shall have remembered her iniquities. And he's going to come down with a strong sword, and you know, you're gonna off them because they got to pay for their sins, right? But God said, chapter 26, verse 21. For behold, how Yahweh cometh out of place to punish inhabitants of the earth for her iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. The Lord gonna come down and punish the people for their iniquity. So all these people saying that you're wrong for pushing the truth and saying that, you know, discrediting us and making up lies about the people pushing the truth. Keep going. It's all good. It's just showing that you're doing the right thing. But I don't desire this lesson was edifying. Maybe give you some peace, some comfort, enlighten you. We gotta give all praise and honor to my power, Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Shalom to Akim Makawaf from the bind that you into this video. That's peace to the brothers, sisters, and children tuned into this video. Shalom.